稍微折一点儿，立起来，再放2个枣，再添点米啊，对，这个固定了。
I finally did it. It's not the best one, but it's my one.
Yoweja is a famous, historic brand here in Shanxi. It was established in 1738, and to this day it still maintains some of the business philosophies and spirit of the Shanxi merchants.
And I've heard a great deal about the novel steps the management of these model enterprises take to motivate their employees, especially through offering them things like the ability to own shares in the company. I'm really eager to learn more about that, as well as to see what the day-to-day working life is like here.
我们对技术人才有一部分的这种股权激励，然后每年有分红，目的就是让员工，有这种主人翁的意识。我们的企业就像一个大家庭，我们的员工就像家人一样。
咱们现在做的是五香饼，里面就用这种酥油把它裹到里面，是吧？裹到好像是。
飘过去了。
好的。
And that brings me to a term that you'd often hear on a factory floor like this, that term being 伙计. In modern speak, it means something like mate or fellow, your friend, your companion. However, a very long time ago, in the Shanxi merchant culture, it referred, first of all, to a lower-ranking employee or an apprentice. Later on, it came to mean somebody who invested money in a business or a business partner, in much the same way that the term fellow, a long time ago in English, also meant a business partner or somebody you shared an investment with.
The evolution of the term 伙计 ran parallel to the evolution of the Shanxi merchants' business model, from a family business to one based on partnerships and social cooperation. The product of this evolution was the employment and equity incentive systems used by the Cao family in Taigu County, which at the time were the best among all the Shanxi merchants.
曹家的股份合营制呢是晋商中的首创。那么曹家后来还开设了东家出资社号，掌柜全权经营，这个就相当于董事长和总经理的关系。这样的话呢，就很好的解决了商号内部的利益分配问题。这个也是现在企业的管理雏形。
But I've learned about another business practice that was employed by the Shanxi merchants. The merchant families would open branches of their businesses anywhere they could, all over. When they opened them, they wouldn't take a hands-on managerial role. Instead, they'd appoint managers. The way they knew these managers would strive for success is that they gave them shares in the company, meaning the manager's fate and the fate of the merchants themselves were intertwined. And this wasn't only at the higher levels of the companies. Through labor or good work, even people right at the bottom of the company ladder would have been able to come to own shares, and in doing so, be in the same boat, have their fortune intertwined with that of even the very wealthy. This obviously led to people being connected not just by their work relationship, but also forming deep emotional connections as well. I've heard that in this building there's a large-scale performance depicting the work of a boss at one of these companies and how he faced tremendous dangers and even death alongside his employees.
平遥有一个赵东家，就是把他的全部家产给抵当，换银30万两，为了保东号掌柜王家的一条血脉，雇了当时赫赫有名的同心宫镖局。这一趟镖一走就走了7年，在这7年当中，230多名镖师就全部死在了路上，最后只保回了一条王家的小爷。
1、2、3、4走5、6、7、8。
哦，真棒，真棒，非常好看。
谢谢啊，谢谢。
这个应该就是血脉的一个传承，和一个我们山西晋商的一个精神。
我觉得这个故事它从2个角度上去看的话，会有一个不同的意义。首先是从经济的角度上去看的话，他们在做一件明知要赔却义无反顾的事。那么从生命的角度上来看，他们在做一件明知要死但却依然赴死的事情。这2种精神更体现了是平遥人做的不是生意，做的是德行。
您要是成了平遥人，您也会那样去做的。
So we've just seen an incredible performance that really brought to life the world of the Shanxi merchants. From the streets they would have walked down to the incredibly long and dangerous journeys they had to take for their work. Really, I think this kind of story exists in every culture. It's a story about how unity between people and the collaboration that that brings can enable them to overcome great difficulties and face great dangers. We've been discussing the Shanxi merchants, and we've focused a little bit on their business practices, things like the incentive system they used.
The Shanxi Huiguan, or guild halls, spread throughout China, serving as venues both for discussion and collaboration between the Shanxi merchants and their partners. They also serve as a testament to the spirit of unity and mutual assistance that existed among the Shanxi merchants.
Most of all, that being their ability to pass their spirit down through the generations and into the present day.